Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. S and I'm back to do some foundations with you. So today we are actually going to talk about punctuation and we're going to write a sentence together. So the first thing I want to talk about is punctuation. Now I'm going to draw one of our punctuation marks on my board. Now it just looks like a tiny little dot. I hope you know what that punctuation mark is called. If you said a period, you were right. Now, we always put a period at the end of our sentence to stop the sentence because it wouldn't make sense if we didn't stop at the end of every sentence, or else it would just sound like mumbo jumbo. We wouldn't be able to understand or read. So the next punctuation mark I want to talk about is, some of you like to call it the mystery mark, but I hope you know the name of this punctuation mark. If you said a question mark, you were right. Now, when we use a question mark at the end of our sentence, we are asking a question. So if I was to say, the sky is blue, am I asking you a question? No, I'm not. I was just giving you a statement. So that would mean we would use our period. Now, if I was going to ask you a question, it would be like, what did you do today? You would have to give me a response. You would have to give me an answer. So some of the key words we like to use, and we know I need a punctuation mark at the end of this sentence because I began my sentence with these words. Now my students do know these, so I want to hear you guys say it with me, okay? The words we use are who, what, when, where, why, and how. I know that may be a little challenging for you guys, but I believe in you. Can you say those with me? Here we go. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. Great job, boys and girls. I'm glad you at least made an effort to say it with me. So the last punctuation mark I want to talk to you about actually looks like this. It's just a line and a dot. When I use this punctuation mark, I want to use lots of feeling. I want to use lots of expression. So I know that this one is called exclamation mark. Can you guys say that with me? Exclamation mark. Great job, boys and girls. I know that I'm going to use this punctuation mark at the end of my sentence when I really want to tell you how I feel. So I wouldn't say my sentence like, I love apple pie. It doesn't have any feeling or expression. I would say it like, I love apple pie. Now you guys really know how much I love apple pie. Okay, so for our sentence today that we're going to write, I do have my foundations cards already on here for you. I want to look at our first magnet, okay? Remember, it has a bump on the top of our first magnet because we always start with a capital letter. And then we always end our sentence with a punctuation mark. So that's why this magnet right here is a little bit smaller because that should tell you what type of punctuation mark our sentence is going to end in, okay? Our sentence for today is, Meg has a bad cut. Can you guys say that with me? Meg has a bad cut. Okay, well now I would like to count how many words are in our sentence because that also tells us how many magnets need to be on the board. So let's say it together and count. Meg has a bad cut. 5 words, good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's tricky because I'm going to put 6 magnets on my board to remind you that we need to end our sentence in a punctuation mark. So let's look at our magnets and say our sentence with us. Here we go. Meg has a bad cut. Punctuation mark. Great job, boys and girls. All right, so I hear a couple of sight words, and I also know that the other words I'm saying, they are short vowel sounds. So our words are also, the other words are CVC words. Okay, so we're going to tap them out and then write them on our magnets. My first word in the sentence is what? Meg. Great job. I want everybody, hands up. Tap this out with me. Echo me, Meg. Tap it out. M-E-G, Meg. Great job. I hear the sound at the beginning of my word, and I know the sound is letter M. M-E-E. That is a vowel E. M-E-G. G. I know letter G makes the G sound. So if you wrote down egg, Meg, M-E-G, Meg, you were correct. Great job. So Meg has. Uh-oh, this should sound very familiar to you. Has is a sight word, boys and girls. So remember, with our sight words, we need to know them by sight. So when you hear the word has, you should already be able to spell it. But just in case, I want you guys to say H-A-S, has. Nice. Meg has. And then I noticed that this magnet is a little bit smaller than the other magnets that are on my board. Well, that's because I know my sentence goes, Meg has a, and a is just one word, one letter. Great job, so right, A. Okay, my sentence again. Meg has a bad cut. Meg has a bad. Did you say bad? Great job if you did. Well, bad is actually also a CVC word, so let's tap that out, okay? Hands up. Echo me, bad. Tap it out. B-A-D, bad. I want you to think of the letters in your head. B-A-D, bad. B-A-D, bad. Great job. B-A-D, bad. Okay, so let's just say our sentence one more time because we're almost done with it. We're so close. Read it with me. Meg has a bad cut. Good, if you said cut, that was the right word. Cut is also a CVC word, so let's tap this out one last time. Hands up. Echo me, cut. Tap it out. K-a-t. Cut. Well done. Now this might be a little tricky for you guys because I know you're probably thinking, is it letter C or is it letter K? So I know my beginning sound makes the K sound. I'm not sure yet what to write, so I'm just going to move on to my word. Well, what vowel makes the sound? U. Good job. So I'm going to write U. Okay, what is my ending sound? T. Well done. Well, I need to know if it is C or K. Well, if you guys remember, we had taught you the CK rule, okay? So the K takes the I and E, the C takes the other three. So the C takes the U. Well done. Now I want you guys to think about how I said our sentence and what kind of punctuation mark we're going to put, okay? Did I just make a statement when I read it? Was I asking you a question? Or was I using lots of feeling and expression when I said our sentence? I'm gonna go with the period because I just said it as a statement. So make sure you add your punctuation mark. Echo me, period. Great job. All right, boys and girls, now remember when we read our sentences, we have to have lots of flow and lots of fluency when we are reading it because we don't talk like a robot, do we? No. So if we don't talk like a robot, we're not going to read like a robot. But I know my students really enjoy this, so we always read like a robot first, our sentence, and then we read it with flow and fluency. So if you guys can show me your robot arms right now, let's read our sentence. Here we go. Meg has a bad cut. Did that sound very good? No. Now I want us to read it with some flow and fluency, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop the words to help us kind of read it smoothly. So we would read it as Meg has a bad cut. Okay? Let me see your pointer fingers out. While you guys have your pointer fingers out like this, I'm actually going to use my magic wand. All right, let's start with Meg. Here we go. Read the sentence with me. Meg has a bad cut. Well done! You guys did a great job today for foundations. I'm so glad you were able to participate and watch the whole entire video. Wait for the next video because I'm going to have an extension activity for you. Okay? See you later.